Okay, so using multiple time frames, you're using normally around three, sometimes it can be four. I like to use three time frames. So here we have the weekly. This gives us our overview and shows us what direction smart money or the banks are moving price. Here, this starts from about September last year, and we can see we're in a clear uptrend. The low, the higher high, breaking this previous high here, the higher low, the higher high, the higher low. Here we know we're definitely in an uptrend. Now I'm looking at the daily. Here we can see this is representing the same thing but in more detail, as the candles are much more than the weekly. So you can see here again the low, the higher high, the higher low, the higher high, the higher low, and then the 4 hour. So basically you want to use all these in conjunction with each other. So using the weekly time frame, and you'll be looking for areas of support and resistance to take along, because we know we're in an uptrend, right? So we know price is definitely going this way. Therefore we'll be looking for an area of good support to be taking along off. So say we've just got to here and price is going to be retracing. You never want to enter unless you're a breakout trader. That's not me. I don't play breakouts. I play retracements. So once I know the price is going in a certain direction, I'll always wait for a pullback and get an entry. So I'd always be entering on a down candle in an uptrend. I repeat, if the trend is going up, I'll always enter on a down candle, which is the black candle here. Same thing on the daily. So you're going to be using basically these two time frames, the weekly and the daily here, to find high probability areas to take a position. The 4 hour is to fine tune that area which you find, and we'll get to that in a minute. So on the weekly, we've seen, say the price is here now, we've seen here, so we're waiting for a pullback. Where's most likely? Yes, we can find prior support here where resistance is. So we can mark this as a very simple way of doing it. Does that work? No, not quite. Not this time, it doesn't. So where is a good chance of making a higher low? Somewhere here, right? This black line is also a massive trading range, which I've also marked prices in within the weekly time frame. So you can have good confluence around here. And also there's something that sticks out to me is this thing called an order block here. So when entering in an uptrend, you want to look for something which is a down candle before a strong up move. This here is a bullish breaker, bullish order block. It's a down candle before a strong up move. So with reasonable expectancy, I can expect price to enter into here, and I'll be looking within this zone in this weekly time frame. So I'll map this out. If I do something like this, there. Now I know exactly where I'm looking to be entering. So if I do that and do that, perfect. Now going down to the daily time frame. We know this is our general area where we're looking for. Let me get rid of this arrow. And as I was saying, we always want to be entering on the down move, usually, right? That can be in the weekly time frame. And then when you get to the daily, you want to be looking for signs of everything slowing down. So weekly time frame, you ideally want to be entering on this down candle here, or the start of this candle here, i.e. where the wick area is. And you come down to the daily for a better view. Right, so now we're in this zone. We don't take any action until price gets into this zone. This is the retracement area, right? So no action is taken until price is here. And now we look for clues, further confluence on the daily. I'm looking for signs that price is respecting this zone and slowing down. Look here, big candle, sellers in control, big candle, sellers in control, big candle, sellers in control. Small candle down, sellers are not showing as much strength as they once were compared to here. So you do comparative analysis. Once you sit in the zone, you see doji, 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 small candle. Sellers are no way as strong as they were up here. Look at this. Doji here, stop run, right? People think, okay, I'll get long at some point. Have a stop here, and look, you see a stop run happen here. This is typical liquidity being taken out. Let me draw that just there. This is also a great sign to look for as well, which I use in my analysis. See, liquidity has been taken here. We close back up below this low. Is this candle closes back inside below this low. And what do we have here? We have an evening star, sorry, we have a morning star pattern at support, or at this buy zone we've been looking at. Down candle, which is a doji, good bullish sign. Look at this, momentum candle buy. So now we have this confirmed morning star pattern, which is what we want to find at support. So now we have a candlestick pattern with confluence of support. That's great. Now we'll be looking to enter on the following day once this is confirmed, because this pattern is now confirmed. So we'll be looking to enter on the following day here. So now this is confirmed on this 1 day time frame. Now we'll be looking at the 4 hour for entries. So look, 4 hour. Where do we get the confirmation? This is the day here, right? So if I was to mark this up very briefly, let me see. We're going to be entering here on this candle, right? So template, arrow, entry, 1 day, 1 day long. So I'll put that there. This is the candle we want to be entering on, right? Where does that translate to the 4 hour time frame? This translates to here. This is what this section here on the 4 hour time frame. We always want to look at market structure. This is perfect. So look at this. This is all the dojis that are forming. So this is the 4 hour time frame, and on the 1 day we saw these as the dojis. Then we had this happen, and then we had this bullish move, right, which marked the confirmation of the morning star pattern. And then this is the day we said we would enter on. This is the following day. So we want entry here, and we're always looking at market structure. So template, arrow, 4 hour entry long. Perfect. So where do you put your entry orders? That's up to you, quite frankly. If you want, again, use support as resistance or resistance as support, you can put entry orders in here. I've got my own way of doing it, which is my secret sauce, and I can't tell you. But basics, support, resistance, resistance turn support, entry here, right? So this is what it will look like, and your stop where? Just below these lows. We saw this happen, so we can put our stops here. So we can do something like this. Entry up here at prior resistance, stop loss below here, this wick. Or if you want to do a tighter stop loss, that's perfectly fine, reasonable. You can say here, back here. And then you want to be targeting where? Old highs, right? See here, bang. That's a great target, old highs. We know we're in an uptrend, so we can with confidence have target old highs. Old highs there. Where else? Up here. And look at that. 4.8 to 1. So let's call that just 5 to 1, and that was that. That old high was an easy 3 to 1. So it's stuff like this. You want to be looking for confluence all the times, right? Entering on the pullback, so discerning. So just to recap, you want to use this high time frame 1 week to see what way price is moving, what way banks are moving price. We can get the market structure and the trend. The low, the high, the higher low, the higher high. Then now we've made this, we've made the higher low, and now we've made the higher high. Now with confidence you can say it's likely we're going to be making a higher low, and you want to be looking for a certain area amongst here, right? So confidence, great. And you'll be entering on this down move, or like I said, in the early week, Tuesday-ish, Wednesday of this down wick here, of this wick here, or on this down candle, depending. But you want to be looking on the lower time frames, 1 days, for clues that price is now slowing down and respecting your zone. So what do we see here? Like I said, strong candle, strong candle. We do not enter any trades until price is in our zone, and then we look. Is it looking? Okay, slowing down of selling momentum. The candles aren't as big. Doji, doji. So we're seeing some buying pressure, and there's indecision within the market. Doji, fake out, back inside, right? And what's also this pattern here? This is also a bullish harami fake out. Mother bar, inside bar, inside bar, inside bar, fake out. So we've seen that candlestick pattern before in the book. Then we move back up, and right, so you could take another entry based on that, but we'll wait for confirmation of a bull move here, and then we enter on the day after, like I said, and then we're looking on the 4 hour for our structure closer to refine our points like that. And that's that. I hope that's clear.